cheers.
I'll cheers.
Straight in today. Scousers in a van.
Cheers.
In a podcast studio. Scousers in a studio.
Literally.
But before we start, sponsor this week again is Hoverwash, a revolutionary new roof cleaning service. We'll get a few pictures up like we did last week all around the screen, a few before and afters. Get on them for a free quote on Hoverwash UK on Instagram.
Oh,
and
you've got it down to a T, haven't you?
yeah, well, you know what? I've been practicing in front of the mirror, Jack, alright? Practice makes perfect, as they say. But this would be the last recorded podcast of the year, isn't it?
It will be, yeah.
And what guests we to have on? We've got Nick and Kennedy, also known as Scousers in the Studio.
But so the lights aren't too bright.
I was warned about these lights. Like that.
It makes my eyes
I'm
look pretty.
blinding.
No, it does. Just look at it as a beauty
Enhancer.
enhancer. Yes.
It literally is, honestly.
It's like Photoshop, but without the software.
Makes me look pretty, Kev. Don't know about you, like, I'm meant to be gorgeous. Getting a beaten later, I know I am.
Fuck off.
Love you.
So thank you for coming on. Anyway, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I understand. So obviously last week's guest or whenever they come out, you're Lewis's cousin.
Yeah.
I understand he's informed you a bit of how it goes, but thank you very much for coming on. We appreciate it. We know it can be a big
it's
thing
alright.
for people coming on podcasts.
Yeah, it's boss, man.
Boss, we love it.
Privilege to be here. It's great.
Oh,
We got
well,
planted before we come. Which is great.
That's what I do.
Nervous.
That's what I do
how
every
we
week.
roll.
We got told, obviously the last person that was on, my cousin, he was nervous himself. He said, Kennedy, the second you get there, within like 30 seconds, you're like, well, it'll be fine, sort of thing. And that's how I felt. We've sort of done the same, haven't we? We were like, oh, I'm nervous, sort of thing.
I did. She did. She had one glass of wine, I had 3.
Yeah.
Wait.
What was on?
Just for the viewers at home, they're not driving the van tonight.
No. We actually walked. I found an umbrella that should be...
Oh, you found
You
that?
found that?
I thought you...
Or is
No,
they found it
sorry,
in
no,
yours?
I found it like hidden away. I was like,
Found it
I
in
thought you
the
on the street. I was like, what a fan!
On the travels, get it out, show the viewers what
I
it
know,
is.
I was like, shit, I was like, Mick, like,
She
come on, we
wouldn't
need to
share
go.
this shit with me, by the way. I know she can't.
He was like, we've got to walk. I was like, how long is this walk? He says, well, 10 minutes on the map. I was like, shit, I've just straightened me here. So I got this little umbrella.
This
How
little number,
cute
yeah.
is that? This little number,
That
isn't
is
it,
boss,
boss?
yeah.
Thing is, though, me ear's still wet because it's, as you can feel
It's
it.
fabric.
It's soaking all the way through. So as I'm like that with my umbrella, it's just dripping. But I was looking absolutely fabulous like that walking down.
Yeah.
I was absolutely soaked.
Yeah.
You have
we
come
are-
equipped though in the jacket.
We are not
Yeah.
Scousers in a van today.
No.
We are
How is it in the van though? Like, so you like straightening your hair and stuff like that? Like, can you do that all quite easily, can you? Or do you have...
I've got me little hacks, like obviously like you lads aren't interested, but for girls it's I've got like obviously you wear your hat, and then I've got like me extensions and stuff, so I do like little plaits and stuff like that, so I make it look like my hair's dead nice when it's not really.
I
There's loads of
literally
little
get
beauty
fucked off
hacks.
out of the van. It's sort of
Yeah.
like, this is Ken time. Move.
I'm curious to that though, like why do you do your hair not if you're in the wild? I've always wondered that, because lads would just be like, I'm getting dirty, but is it
Yeah.
still like, as a female, do you still want to retain a bit of like, oh, looking good and feeling good, whereas lads, when you feel
Yeah.
dirty, you're like, oh,
I ask this question all the
do
time.
you? Why do you still need to look good?
It's
I
an
never get the
obvious
answer.
thing. It's a fucking obvious thing, right? If I look like shit,
It's a fucking obvious
which
thing.
you know, girls go through it where the you know, they look like shit or whatever. It's like you know,
You don't
go,
feel too good.
You go, he hasn't come near me for days. He knows I look
That's
like
because she
fucking
smells
shit.
well.
No, he knows.
I love you.
And then as soon as you make a bit of an effort, right, honest to God, as soon as you make a bit of effort, he comes fucking crawling. He goes,
Is
"Do you
this
want
what
this?
it
Do you
is,
want
yeah?
that?"
What happens
We
when I
all
make
know
an
how to
effort
work
then?
this. I'm sorry, but we know how to work
When I
this.
make an effort, what happens then?
So the same
What's your
answer.
effort though? She's plaiting her hair, she's got, what's
I
your
brush
effort?
my hair downwards.
What's your effort?
Or wear different socks.
Do you know why I buy him? Do you know why I buy him aftershave every Christmas and every birthday?
Do you know what?
Do you know his
I've worn it
aftershave?
today.
He's
Can
got.
you smell it?
No,
You see me,
listen.
actually,
You don't need to be
probably 2
wearing
years out of
aftershave in a
date.
van though, do
That's
you?
what I mean.
On the
like-
van podcast, yeah?
Yeah.
2 years out of date. I smell fabulous.
But this year, right? So obviously, been buying aftershaves every year.
Is that incense in your face there? Sorry.
No, it's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Do you want to move it down anyway?
Yeah.
You know, getting smoked up in this joint.
Yeah, it doesn't sick.
It makes us look cool.
We've had mushies anyway, because he faces everywhere. What am I going to Skeletons here. I'm only playing. Go ahead, Ken, sorry.
Yeah, so I've just been buying an aftershave like constantly, and his aftershave box is like that. I mean, it's stacking. Any lad that see it and go, oh, fucking hell, do you know what I mean? It's stacking, because he can't use it, because he's just, what are you going to do?
So I can't use it, I don't want to use it.
Throw a bit of 1 million and go, well, fucking snoozing, do you know what I mean? You're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So, this year I said, Mick, listen, right, I'm not getting your aftershave this year because it's pointless. I went, tell me what you want, exactly what you want, rather than me getting the same old hoodie and, do you know, just the same old cliche shit, because I know he's changed even more.
Can you guess what it is, the present? Let's see if these, not aftershave, no
Socks.
No, not socks, not socks.
New pair of boots.
Nah, I'll give you a clue. It's something on the lines of Bear Grylls shit.
Oh, so it's outdoorsy then, yeah.
Put it this
Outdoorsy,
way,
yeah.
if I wrapped it up in
Should be getting 6 months.
You too. You'd be getting 6 months.
Is it a blade? Is it a knife?
I mean, you just know what it was if you wrapped it up. I'll tell you. It's he wants an axe. He wants an axe to chop his wood, and he wants a shovel to shovel his shit.
What?
This is van life, though. This is van life. Do you know what I mean? You've got to think of this shit.
So I've got to wrap a shovel up, and I've got to wrap an axe up. Obviously, I might get a few.
She wants a new toilet. She wants a new outdoor toilet. Yeah.
So what is your toilet like? Is it like a little potty or?
You could do star jumps and everything on it. It's
good, but it's crack lately. It's people with fat asses have been using. I'm not saying no names.
No. I haven't got an ass.
Oh, no, your ass is lovely. It's great. All of our hippie mates, as we call them, they've been coming down camping with us all the time.
And they know we've got a boss toilet, so
they
it's like
fucking use that. So now all them motherfuckers have cracked it. Yeah. It. So now it's like you've sort of got to like put a stick in there, wedge it up, and what you do.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
this is new information.
You would know because you've only got a little ass. I'm heavier than you. You're like,
if you was on your own, Mick, would you have a toilet or would you just go wild?
Nah, just fucking.
Would you?
He would.
Is the toilet all for Ken?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? She does it in the van, no, yeah. I do it with a view. Do you get me?
That's what she.
Yeah. I do it with a view. Shit with a view. It's like shit with a view.
He's had it before. He's been at the lake and stuff, and then there's just been fucking boats going past.
Oh my god!
Like
I've done it while camping, like, and
it's amazing. It's amazing. The only thing is you meant to shovel your shit up, yeah. So you can get disposable bags. So you bury it. A year later, pair 3. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of them. But we haven't sort of had them disposable bags lately, have we? So what we've been doing is shitting in Ken's toilet.
And then Aldi bags and Tesco bags.
It's just
non-biodegradable.
Meant to be keeping this on the... We haven't been getting them.
Get it back in the van. Get on the size of that.
Yeah, that's what it is. But it's like. I mean, we haven't sort of been like lashing away. We've been burying them, but because we haven't got the shovel at the moment, we've been whatever,
using your hands.
Down, and then just in there, and then but it's sort of. Yeah, okay, whatever, just move on.
Yeah.
Talking about
shit bags. Shit bags.
Yeah.
This isn't porn stuff, though, by the way.
This is what people want to know. These are the questions.
Okay.
You don't see this on your story.
They actually do that.
You see Mick having a shit with you, but we're Kennedy, right? Any women
I'm a lady.
she's a lady, all that shit, yeah. So with Kennedy, she goes in the van, she shuts the door, she opens the window, she does the nasty and all that, yeah. With Mick,
It depends where we are. If we're somewhere nice, then I can't
sit next to you while you're having a fucking runny one, can I?
No, I don't know what I mean is I'll go in
You can if she's done her hair nice, though, mate. You'd be straight out there, wouldn't you?
Put this straight in it.
What are you up to, Ken?
Get on this. We were hungover, yeah.
Just having a sloppy one, Mick.
Get on this, right? We were hungover.
I look all beautiful for you in 10.
We were hungover, and he had to have a poo in the toilet in
the van.
What
are we talking about?
So I had to go outside, right? And because he knew he could hear, which we do anyway, because we've got this thing, like sometimes we leave it like run water or music on. Next thing I hear fucking opera music. Put the fucking opera music.
I had a very stressful shit. That's what it was.
And everyone all over the fucking car park is hearing, and I'm just like sat there going,
I had a stressful shit. It was one of them times. Our mates come down, yeah, and I was very sick, and they all violently used our toilet where they broke it, and I couldn't move. I had the runs for a week. A solid week. I was like, and then the toilet's collapsed since then, hasn't it, Ken?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But as I was saying, is Mick likes a poo at a view, yeah. Ken likes going, go away, and then shuts the doors, and then I'm not allowed back to the van for like 10 minutes, so I've got to go and do a thing, and I come back, and I'm like, oh, Ken, you haven't sprayed the fucking spray. And it's like,
Gotta sleep in here.
don't speak to me for at least 3 minutes.
But going to the van itself, like, what started you off on this journey? Like, was there anything you thought, like, did you just start going out in the van one day and you thought, you know, we're going to start sleeping
You
this
was
for
doing it
extended
first, weren't you? How long was you doing it before you decided to go, like, full time?
Yeah, okay, so before the van, I was doing it with my brother in my car and the tent. We used to go hill, camp, literally that, and then we used to just campfire, bottle of Jack Daniels. It was great. And then my brother got his girlfriend, yeah, so he's fucked off.
what everyone does, isn't it? It's one of them.
Yeah, and
not everyone though used to.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
we made
sort
more
of
mates being in a relationship. It's actually crazy, isn't it? More people get more antisocial, don't they? You'll go, oh, he's got a beard, oh, he's got a girlfriend. If anything,
basically they're under their thumbs.
We've become more social. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, before I got really interrupted by Kennedy. So it was basically I used to do that, and then I bought the van, and then I split up with the ex.
No one likes to talk about the ex.
The ex. Egg the ex's windows. But both of the exes are getting, if you're watching this, you're getting egg. Right, anyway. So it basically, I bought the van. Along with egging now and then, is it like Mizzy Nights coming to you?
They'll know it was you though, like the logo on the side of the van.
I fucked him in it.
Kennedy hang out the side. Go your Instagram.
You might smell the toilet before you stand.
Fuck getting eggs to get in the toilet. No, but basically, it's mad. It's like the universe works in mysterious ways and all that shit. Yeah, blah blah blah. But it's literally, I bought the van. I didn't buy the van as it is now. We've sort of worked it as it is. So bought the van. I went one night by myself in Snowdonia. I fucking froze to death. I was like, this isn't for me. I'd rather be in the tent. And literally, I just had the bed and a sleeping bag. I had no heating. I had no fridge. I had nothing. And then so it was sort of like a man's cave, sort of, yeah. So then the van was just there, and then I met Ken in a gay bar. Hey. I was on the pole for a lad, but then
was you
Ken
out with
come
Lewis
along,
that
do you know what I mean?
I wasn't out with Lewis, but we got
No, she was out with Al Lewis.
He was wingman and
Lewis.
his gay mate, and I was wingman and my gay mate. So we
I've
sort of
seen that on the podcast.
we
sort of crack with each other with the gayness, didn't we?
Yeah.
And now we're gay together, aren't we? Yeah, he's like me little gay friends. Anyway, so I'm sorry, that's just weird, isn't it?
I know it is. It actually is. It's actually
But anyway, no, because gay's happy. Gay means happy.
It does mean
gay means happy.
That's all it is.
So where's me, my
So
little gay friend? So basically, I met my happy friends, yeah. And then we sort of both like the van. She come with me, and she was, remember, like first time we stayed was in Snowdonia again. It was snow everywhere.
He was like
she had
wrap
a coat
up, so
on,
I
like,
just brought me Canada Goose. That's all I thought. That's all I need.
Would have to be Canada Goose, wouldn't it?
No, but I mean, like, no, I'm not like that. You know, I wasn't.
I don't know.
You know, I'm not like that. I just mean in general, it's you know,
It's a
you've
big
got
warm winter.
Yeah,
a big warm
course,
coat.
yeah.
I thought that's all I need. And fucking that's it.
Yeah,
sort
it
of
was
thing.
freezing, it was
I
horrible.
absolutely froze to death.
I was like, that proper
I
trying to
hated
keep
it.
her warm. I got water bottles. I was like, she's going to eat it, But then she went addicted. She went like van life addicted. And she's like, make me do this, mate. And then she like sort of brought, like got me proper into the van life sort of thing. And then we just went, boom. I just fucking went for it, didn't we?
Yeah. How I'll tell the story is, he did get the van to go on a solo mission. We both just got out of a relationship. Both didn't want one. Both just wanted to be free and happy and just doing whatever we're doing. And when you're like that and you're Vab and I, we both sort of met like that, and we just clicked, and we sort of kept this for months and months. friends with benefits sort of thing. Like, kept
We
saying
still do
it.
that now, don't we?
And it went on for a bit too long to the point where it was like, you know, like it's not like that no more. Then he was like,
She told me she loves me. She got down on Monday. He said, I want a promise ring.
fuck off. So
I'm only messing.
he said, listen,
When are you doing that for me?
I love camping. Come with me.
I thought you said Camden then, your
Camden.
sister. I love Camden.
No, I love camping. Come with me. And then from there, I had a little. The first time, it was a bit shit. Not shit. It wasn't shit.
What?
It was just really.
It's all coming
wasn't
out
what you
now
imagined.
on our podcast.
I'm gonna have to get Graham in soon, you know.
It
all
was
shit.
really fucking cold, mate. It
Fuck
was.
you.
Graham
10 seconds.
from Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah.
Let's get Graham from Jeremy
Just
Kyle.
slow burner, have a penny drop.
And how are you doing today?
I'm not
Yeah.
talking to you for
And
at
how was
least
your
10 seconds.
relationship?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I'm not having this on my show. Get off my couch. Get off.
Bad. You're
I
bad.
thought you fell for me with the first night in that
No.
coldness.
I did. Honest to God, right? It was
I kept
just.
it warm.
To be honest, it was more of a lesson just to be like, get the gear.
Let's do this properly.
Like, get the gear, because you know, all the gear, no idea. No, that's
None of the gear, no
Do you know
idea.
what?
None of
Do
the
you know
gear,
what?
no idea.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I remember the first time I bought her a pair of boots. She's like, I'm not wearing them, yeah. The first time, and I'm like, you're mad, aren't you? I wear
thought
nothing
it
but
looked
me
like a
boots,
wolf, like-
but I got made to wear me trainees tonight and get a shower. I got told to get in the shower, you're going on a podcast. I'm like, are you mad? I had all my mountain equipment on and everything, all, but
You
I got
wanted to
You love scrubbing well, though. Where's the jacket from?
Ridge Monkey. Hashtag Ridge Monkeys. Ridge Monkey hats, Ridge Monkey cooking stuff, you know what I mean?
It's mad though when like you. I know what you mean when you go like when you're outdoors with someone with the new boots on and don't want to get them muddy. You're like,
Yes.
that's
You
what
were
the
brand
for.
new,
Yeah.
you were
Once they're
fresh.
muddy, you're like standing in puddles.
You
and
were
that.
She was
little shit
tiptoeing.
ones.
She
You
was
were
tiptoeing.
fucking sick naughty.
Yeah, but that's what the
Northie, they stick Northie. Stick Northie. They cost
sick
110.
ones,
They cost my
yeah.
man 110, you know,
They
I'm
were
staying.
I knew they were sick. I knew they were sick. So
They
I was
weren't
like,
just no Canamore on it. You know what I mean?
No go outdoor shit going on there. Stay from
I was like
relax.
that. I was like that. Tiptoe.
She was tiptoeing over there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's going, I wouldn't be seen dead with these on in like a city centre now. And I was like, you're mad. I just bounced around with all my shit on now. All me what you call them? Me Northies. Me Northies beats me bag out.
Well, you've got your baggies and your Northies.
Me baggies and me Northies.
Yeah, you've got
Stay from
two.
Scotty
Spoiled
Nose,
for
yo.
choice.
Touch me, Ken, yo, know this.
So,
But, no, it's like she I mean, there's a picture on our ScousersInAVan profile that says from princess to outdoor girl, and she really was all glitz and glam, yeah, glitz and glam. She loved the nightlife, meals.
You're looking very glam tonight though. Is it nice
Well, what I
to? Is
was
it nice
gonna
to
say-
when like you
what I
can
was
still
gonna
do
say
it?
was when I come to Liverpool.
No, I know that, but she hasn't got a Northies.
I know, yeah, bloody
I
hell.
mean, they're a different type of boots, then, Mick.
Yeah.
You know this,
and there's
Say no more.
So,
Can you see the marks on me there?
I've never watched Hannah Montana.
She's a fucking
Yeah,
gauge
I have,
fighter.
yeah.
well, I'm Hannah Montana at the moment, and that's Miley
Oh, like
Cyrus.
the best of both worlds.
And Miley Cyrus.
Then Miley Cyrus is in no, Hannah Montana's in the van and Miley Cyrus is at who?
But Montana's a like 14-year-old girl, so why are you going like that way?
No, you haven't watched it, have you? You haven't watched it.
Yeah.
And she lives the best of both worlds. So basically,
Oh, I have seen that shit.
Yeah.
I watched
So-
it.
so when I
sick
come
back in
out-
the day, that though.
yeah. So I live in there. So I'm here living the best of both worlds.
So
when I
she's
go
saying
back
she's
into the van,
Montana rapping
I'm
and boots around me. That's
with
just
me
in my
fucking
head. Doesn't
Northies,
seem
and
right.
now I'm like, hey, let's go to Loch Lane and get a cocktail. And then next week I'll be like, woo, let's go, let's climb bed.
Yeah, chopping wood.
Do you know what I mean? I don't care if I'm fucking
yeah.
minty.
Do you know what she's sick? You know, like she can literally light fires with wood now.
With her fingers like that.
No. Well,
He do goes to me, like, I'm like, yeah, it'll go eventually. It'll go eventually.
Yeah, it's cute.
it's what Ken does. She just go, no. She actually can light fires. So like
With a flint.
Yeah. Flint and steel. Get all your wood. I mean, it's harder in the winter. Don't get me wrong. It is hard. But in the summer, she just go straight all down. Get your cotton wool and Vaseline as well. I don't know what cameraman, but
So
cotton
my
wool and
question
Vaseline.
with that is, do you just like to do that because it's like a skill? Or would
Do
you?
you like to cheat? You want to do the
Yeah,
You
Right,
want to
yeah,
do
yeah,
it
yeah,
authentically,
yeah.
yeah.
So if you're using firelighters and log burners and all, I just think it's shit, man, because
It doesn't have the same effect.
yeah, it's and then I know this sounds mad, but you're proud of that fire because it's not easy to make a fire, you know. It's not.
No, it's
I
not.
mean, you can go outdoors and buy all the fire things and all that, and then
But
and then
that's
just go,
anyone can do that.
boom,
Absolutely
it's
anyone.
done. If you, like your little stick is cotton wool, Vaseline, yeah. Just get loads of little boards, put all together. Listen, we can like fires with wet
it's a
wood and
better
shit.
fire
I'm we're
as well.
professionals, aren't we, Ken?
Yeah.
So me, all down and then it's up. It's like the sound effects, and it's up. But it makes you more like, I've just made that fire. It's like because
Rather than cheating,
No,
you
no,
don't
it
like
does.
you don't like to take the credit if you're cheating when you.
sometimes we do cheat.
Yeah.
Though, do you know what I mean? When it's like wet and all
got a
this
lighter
shit.
there, like.
Yeah, if you got it, you got it, haven't you?
Listen, first time we met all of our new mates, the hippies we call them, yeah, we was all down at Freshfield Woods, yeah, fire was going off, got everything ready, and I'm going, and they're all going, what are you doing? What are you doing? I've got a lighter here, mate, I've got a lighter. I'm like, nah, he's fucking mad, aren't you? Because you feel more appreciate just going, and then you see it and you go, wow, that's sick.
Yeah.
Big grill shit going
It's
off
like
with
boys with the toys, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
It's like
boys like
girls
fire,
with the toys.
But if
Your girls like fire.
If the world did,
Too little.
if the world did go to pot though and like it was an apocalyptic
Everyone's
post
gonna like
Like they could have
everyone would be
been-
like, hey, how'd you like the
That's
fire?
Exactly.
I'll be. I was going to say texting you, but if it's posted off, I can't be doing any of that. Will I? I'll say I'll fucking get in
We've
contact with
already
you
said, we've already said
pigeon or
if the
something.
world ends and we're in the UK, we shouldn't be saying this because people are going to jump
The
on our
world
back.
has ended though,
But
COVID-19.
there's a place called Galloway Forest, and we've been before, and it's
It's
just
the darkest place in the Britain, isn't it?
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
just
You
forest
You get
to
the full
forest.
canvas of the sky, or can you do? Is it not like a black spot of the sky?
No, it's
It's
like
a dark night sky, so you can see all the stars. Yeah.
That's what it's called, isn't it? Dark night sky.
But we
Oh
drove
my
through it
God,
for a
it's
whole hour
amazing.
without seeing anyone, right? And then this man was just walking towards us.
He was
Just walking
defo
back.
a Scouser on the run. Defo.
But we was like, what?
We was
what? Like,
puzzled,
there was,
like,
there was,
what's
do you know
he
when you
doing
see
there?
a situation happen and you try and sort of be like, I wonder what's
And
going
you can't
on
make
there.
sense, and then you make a
try and
story up in your
sense
head.
of it,
Yeah.
And then she slept with blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But this situation was one of them where we've been
was random,
we've
like-
drove for an hour in a forest with nothing around, just a forest, middle of nowhere. And this man just walks past, and it would have took him days probably to get somewhere.
But you're not. Oh, we're just walking.
Yeah,
Alright,
just
that's
walking.
mad. But
So we tried to think, what?
yeah,
Why?
you make his life up, don't you? Like, I think he's done this. He's probably
I reckon he's got a little tent,
We were
a
scared
little
to
place
stop.
where he stays, and he just lives off the land and all. Like, so a lot of people do that.
What's those
Yeah.
people called? Mormons?
Mormons?
No, nomads.
Nomads? No, not nomads. We
Mormons.
class
They're
ourselves-
people who go to the
I think we class ourselves
Glastonbury.
as
Look
nomads.
at that.
No, I'm
like
talking.
Gandalf, dressed like Gandalf. You talking about them now? I'm on a
They
different
wear the
level.
they wear the whole suits.
Like Gandalf.
They don't believe in phones. They don't believe in anything really.
I know exactly. Amish.
No,
Please
the
find
Amish
this out.
believe in God.
Please find
I'm
this out
so
for me.
lost.
No.
I am.
Who are you?
And they ask for money on Bold Street.
Oh, a busker?
They get
What?
books.
Oh, what the
They
buskers
have
believing?
books and they say, "Can I have money on Bold Street?"
A Jehovah's Witness? Oh no, that's a fucking good that shit out.
No, that's on Instagram tonight.
You're on about
What?
them.
They've got books on Bowl Street. What, you think someone's had the big issue in the forest?
It's just like,
It's not the big issue.
do they stand there? Do they stand there and not like?
No more
They don't go
wine
like
for
give us money,
Kennedy.
but they're just there with like books and that, and they have like a little stand
Maybe-
behind.
I know what you're on about. You're on about the
Mormons.
people who stand there and they give books out like. I
No,
think the
no,
Jehovah's
they try-
Witnesses
no,
have
no,
that.
no,
really.
no.
And they're on the mics
They're
like.
not Jehovah's Witnesses.
They're Mormons,
They might be Mormons.
Nah,
Mormons are the people who go to Glastonbury like dressed as
let me
Gandalf,
find
aren't
out.
they? Like,
Sorry,
I
one
got that. Gonna do a prayer on you
I am
and all
really
that shit.
sorry because
but absolutely. Funny enough, at Glasgow, have you been to an Elrow party?
I've been to Glasgow. I've actually before we was on our spiritual path and all that with hippies and peace men and all that shit. I went to Glasgow when I was a scally motherfucker, yeah. And I went to the Stones and he was all these like Mormons with the called, yeah, all dressed like Gandalf, like doing all prayers. I was like, damn, what the fuck, man? And I just got bladdered out of my head. I didn't know what was going on. But now when I look back at it, it makes complete sense to me. Actually, it doesn't.
I was in the
Well,
Elrow
it makes
party.
more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
I was in the Elrow party in Oslo going on, and this fella, and he walked past, and he's dressed head to toe as a knight. He's got a big sword and that, a big shield and that.
Yeah, it's
So he
all
stood
that,
there, like, and he's next to us, and he's like, next thing he starts doing this like display in front of us,
Yeah.
and we were like, yeah, decent. And the next thing, about 3 minutes have passed and he's still there giving the beads with the sword. So we were like, in the end, lad, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry to tell you. And he was still carrying on.
You're
I was
going
like,
crazy.
I couldn't work out if he'd been part of the production for Glastonbury.
Or he was
just
having a good
Oh,
time.
and he just
Just some crazy
Okay,
kid
now.
just turned up.
One thing I wanted to ask you, or like to talk about, was the power of nature. How like just getting in nature just sorts your head out. Where's the best place you have been where you've been like, whoa? Do you know what I mean? Like, wow,
Do you know what?
this is
Like,
what it's about.
Do you know what?
If we can pick each other's maybe favourite place we've been in the UK.
Nah, but I was going to say that there's no favourite place. Anywhere you go in nature, anywhere. If you go to Freshfields, which is close to Liverpool, if you go to Delamere Forest, it's the same, for me, it's the same as just going out to a mountain. Do you know what I mean? It just... I do suffer with anxiety and stuff, with mental health and all that, yeah. So this is why I live this life. And anywhere in nature you go, from even a walk around the park, Sefton
That's
Park.
even, we went for a
anything
walk
like that,
around Sefton
it's
Park
all
yesterday
exactly
and
the
it
same.
actually really helped us, you know.
Yeah.
We
No, but it's
needed-
all the same.
We went
It's
round
exactly the
to
same.
I walked
but-
around Derby Park and Bootle on my dinner today, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, of course. Like, oh my God, it's
all the
great.
squirrels
Yeah.
and that.
Oh, listen, I walk down a canal. I walk down what's that place called in Liverpool? The Docks, yeah.
The
Albert Dock.
gorgeous.
That's the one.
The Albert
No,
Dock's
no, it's like anything like that is great. Me personally, I like to be where people aren't, or only a few people. So anywhere, the best place where we've been is anywhere in nature. I can't answer that. It's different views, so you get a mountain view there and this there, but then you get a lake view, then you get like trees view, if you know what I mean. So it's all different views. So everything to me is the same.
Yeah.
I went for a hike on Sunday, and I hadn't been for about 2 months, and I was just like, it's just mad how this is free. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's mad how
Yeah.
this shit is
we were talking about
the
like
real deal.
when
Like,
like
what?
Yeah.
because we're not like, obviously, like if we go for a walk, like we go on like a Saturday, we make a day of it. Do you know what I mean? And like you always remember the walk. Do you know what I mean? It always sticks in your mind.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
know
like,
the route. You
it's
can
always
map the
such a
route
sick.
off in your head.
It's always such a sick day because you're like,
I don't know.
everyone's there together. It costs you about fucking fuck all
Chatting
to
shit
do
all
it.
day,
Do you know
just
what I mean?
walking for
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, of course.
Well, do you know what I always say, sorry? Do you know when you're a kid, right, you can't remember those certain toys that got bought for you, but you can always remember those adventures or those holidays or them places that you went. You always remember the
Make
places,
memories, not
but you
things.
can't remember
Yeah,
those
right.
fucking plastic loads of shit, because I can't.
Yeah.
But I can remember when I went here and there, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Make
That's what it's
memories,
about.
not things. Do you know what I mean? I like it. The whole point, like why we do this life, is it is free. I mean, we always say it's free on a page, and people say, but you've got to buy your van, and then you've got to buy your
Insurance and all,
petrol,
yeah.
and I know.
Yeah, but relatively speaking,
It's
compared to
it's
your
free.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like people go to tourist places as well, where it's like you got to pay what, like £3 or £5 to go and see waterfall. I'm like, you fucking mad.
Hop
Me
over the fence.
personally, I will jump over that motherfucking fence, because they don't own that. We own the land, us the people, yeah. And then you go and see that, but it's like you climb a mountain, yeah. It is hard, isn't it? Some mountains, the reward what you get is the views.
yeah,
and
always
the
worth
photos,
it,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Even
like
if
at the moment,
it's cloudy.
we've been told there's snow up there on
Yeah, we're gonna have
Wales.
snowball fights tomorrow.
So
aren't we?
it's thick snow. So
Are we
it's
back
big
out there
balls.
tomorrow, are you?
Yeah, well, yeah, we was gonna go Monday, but we've been waiting for this podcast to worry about, haven't we? Nah, I'm only messing. Yeah, well, we was gonna go tonight, but you know, San Miguel, buy yours in packs. But like, it's the alcohol.
Non-paid promotion.
But it's like the alcohol is stuck over, so we're a bit drunk, so we're gonna go tomorrow morning. We're all packed, ready to go.
Where you going
I'm
to
right.
Wales?
Yeah, we're gonna go Snowdonia. We're meeting a few of our mates as well. They're coming Saturday, aren't they? And yeah, we're just gonna get shit-faced, as we always do, on mushrooms.
Living the life, isn't it? That's what it's all about.
Why not?
So how long has you actually been doing this for now? Because I thought you'd been doing it quite relatively, like not a long period of time, but it turned out it was longer.
Yeah, well, we've been doing it. How long have we been with each other?
Nearly 3 years.
Wow.
So we've been doing it
two and a half,
for
innit?
let's say 2.5, but we only started the page a year ago.
Yeah.
So we only started showing our journey a year ago. So we've been sort of getting into it more like together. And then that's where me, so he wasn't Instagram, he wasn't no social media type of person.
Oh, I hate it. Social
So-
media, I hate it.
So
I
me,
hate it
so
and
me
love it at the
watching,
same time.
Yeah, well, I'm addicted
Yeah,
again
yeah.
now.
But
It's alright.
if it's used in good ways, then yeah, fair enough. But not if you sat there like, oh look at me. I don't know. Like if you use it in a good way,
Yeah.
but it is addictive. I understand completely, and it is ruling the fucking world. But
It's not ruling it.
But
It's the new
it-
world.
it-
It's
it's
what
the
it
world,
is.
yeah.
Now.
yeah, it's looking our way. Like hopefully this could be our income if we push it. You know.
But
Should we not say anymore?
I don't know. Well, yeah, we want to get paid off
Make
because
money anyway you want. really,
we want to
can't
get
you?
paid off because we're
Okay,
sick
what's
of
the-
grafting the shops
You
and
want to
doing
cut
Phil
that
and
bit?
Baines and the petrol stations, aren't we?
I don't know what to say.
We're sick of taping a license plate up. T28, blah, blah, blah. That T turns into a V and the 8 to 2 turns into an 8. Phil and Baines and grafting it, keep it scouse.
I'm not gonna fist pump you because I've what?
She fist bumped me.
I'm not fist pumping you. It's fucking hell.
We're only messing. We're only messing.
That's the beauty of the world we live in, though, is you can do with the internet. Like, I remember following this travel page when I was like 17 on Instagram, and I was just thinking like, he travels the world,
Yeah.
promoting all these places, all this stuff, and like he had his own blog, and then he had like 10 or 100 million followers. And then I was thinking, he's just started off like backpacking and just had this idea with his laptop. Do you know what I mean? You can utilize like traditional stuff like travel and modern stuff like the internet. Do you know what I mean?
of course,
for your benefit. Yeah,
We've got the time, right, and we've actually got the gear. We've got like
got a drone, and
we've got a drone.
Yeah.
We've
All
got
the gear, no
we've got
idea.
a Boss camera. By the way, we do
We
not
just fly
we
that
do
shit,
not
like,
use
woo.
this Boss camera. Don't know why, but we've got that
It's
as well.
the same
we've,
as these.
we've got a
Canon
microphone. We've got a
750D
microphone.
it is, isn't it?
Donate it to us then, please.
We've got the
We're
microphone.
looking for a new lens. Good lenses.
check his pockets.
Hey, Ken, these are go good. These are right.
But we're the type that sits there, and we even got like the new Apple Mac as well and stuff like that to do like, and we got the best editing app, and we sit there and go
For YouTube,
so
yeah.
we think we get all the gear and it's just gonna click. That's what we thought at first, by the way. We thought if we get it all, we're gonna absolutely smash it, click of our fingers. But we turns out that it doesn't work like
It
that.
is hard work.
That you've got to
It's-
actually put the fucking effort in,
Yeah.
and
Study it.
you've got to
Yeah,
study
yeah,
it, and
yeah.
you've got to learn, and you've got to watch people, you've got to study people, you've got to see how things work for you. Editing is not easy. Do not think
It's
it is.
a piece of piss.
No,
And
no,
if
no,
you-
I
no,
think
no.
me now.
For the camera,
Have to
if
do
you
it
want
for
good
a
editing to and get on the
Have to
Liverpool
do it for
podcast
a
studio.
month.
After a month of Final Cut Pro, if you look at our YouTube videos,
sick
Scousers in a van.
I mean sick
You know how
editing.
sick I am.
I mean to be top dollar. Do you know what
I
I
am
mean?
top dollar.
Like
We
Liverpool
We
podcast.
look-
What's she trying
We
to
just-
say about
we-
my editing skills?
We
Yeah?
just thought that we
Listen,
Oh, right.
Graham's coming in soon, man.
There's gonna be beef when we
Introduce
leave
yourself.
this. Do you know what it is as well? Like with like our page did take off, and it's like no one in Liverpool.
Why do you think
was-
that did, though? Why do you think it sort of did blow
Well,
up?
I think like people in Liverpool. I mean, they might watch this and go, "Well, I've been doing it," but no one's actually took
Vocal
that
with it,
leap.
yeah.
Like me and Ken just went, fuck this, mate. Especially when COVID was around. She made this page, yeah, and I was like, fuck it, I hated social media. But since she's done it, we've made loads of new friends who are boss, and we've connected with a lot of people in Liverpool. It's boss, it's overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah.
People are people and all that. We go to Scotland, people are like, you just Scousers in a van. We go to the lakes with our mates, and then a fella pulls at our mate over and goes, aren't they Scousers in a camper? Me mate was like, Mick Kennedy, Scousers in a camper. We go play, and people recognise us now, don't they? And it's like, oh my, it's very weird. It's
person the
surreal.
other day.
It's
We
very
were on
surreal,
a
yeah.
camping trip, and I got told there was a couple of people that we didn't know. So I was sat there, and the next thing someone comes over and they're like, hello. So we're going to go, hello, nice to meet you. Mick goes,
Oh,
Mick's
yes,
coming
it's in
to-
the Peak District, weren't he? Yeah.
Mick's coming
Thinking he's
basically.
one of our mate's friends, didn't we? Yeah.
No, so basically Mick is coming over to introduce somebody to the van. I didn't know it was a fan. I just thought it was. It was part of like someone's mate from a camping trip. So I went, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Kennedy.
We're
Give him a
both
big hug.
hugging him and
And then
everything.
as soon as he took off the hug, he was like, "Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture?"
Yeah, pictures of him. I'm like,
I went, "I'm
who are
sorry."
you? I went, I follow you. I'm like, aren't you Joe's mate?
But he went like that.
He was like, our mate Adam was like, no way.
I went like that, but he went like that with a handshake, and I grabbed him because I just thought he was all like little hippie trap.
Yeah,
and stuff, and I was just like,
it is just mad. But
turns out he worked in Jag, and it turns out round that
everyone knew in Jag that Mick had the shits for the whole week.
And now the whole Liverpool knows.
Yeah, he ends up telling us a couple of times.
Everyone knows you got the shits, Mick. It's mad. But yeah, I think what it is no one in Liverpool was sort of doing a van life, even though people might have been have a camper van and exploring in the van life.
So most of your followers Scouse then, or is it like?
No,
that's what I mean.
It's I mean we have got a lot of Scouse followers.
Is there like Cockneys in a van, or like is there any other?
Cockney,
No,
No, do you know what I mean?
no,
Like,
that's-
are you on to people who are similar to you?
yeah, well,
There's none of that yet, but they will be.
Yeah.
They will be, won't they?
When we started our page off, the reason I started the page off is because I got obsessed with people living in a van. So he bought a van, he wanted to travel around in it, we started doing it, and I was like, hang on a sec, do people do this? And he was like, yeah, I've watched them on YouTube. So I was like, go ahead, Sam. So I'll
YouTube,
watch them, So I'll watch them on YouTube. Next thing, Kennedy gets obsessed with absolutely every single continent, from people in Canada. But no, I was watching this lesbian couple, I was watching this couple in Canada. Like, everyone, you name it, like, I was studying
Van
them,
life, yeah.
watching, like, living in a van. I was like, Mick, like, can we do this? Can we video ourselves living in this van? Like, because, like, I know we're not all, like, sat there with our yoga and our vegan and we're living our best life, but we can show another alternative that
It's real though, isn't it?
Like, you can be
people
common as
who
fuck, get up in the morning and go, hey, look at this water, jump in the water, do the bomb, do the belly flop in it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do it. A dive and like, oh my
Like,
god.
we will get
You
this.
just meditating like, hi, good morning.
We don't do that.
Listen, we cannot meditate to fuck, even
We
though all
wake
of
up
our
to
mates
watch the
do. We
sunset.
can't do
We
it.
watch up to we wake
I'm
up to see
meditating
sunset
when we
and go
sleep.
fuck off and then shut the door. So we set our alarm for the sunset. Look at it for 2 seconds and go, oh, fuck it.
Wait there.
Just so we can see, we appreciate it for like 2 minutes.
Wait there.
And then go back to
She's
bed
telling
again.
a lie.
We
This
do,
is the
we go back to bed
truth.
after 2 minutes, we watch the
Let's
sunset and
just
go back
tell
to
the
bed.
truth. Most of the time when we're trying to get a sunrise is we get absolutely fucking pissed all
And
night.
stay
We
up all
don't go
night.
asleep. We do it all night and go, sunrise, hey, let's go to bed. That's how it works, guys. That is real van life. No one gets up at 5 in the morning going, hiya, and all that shit. And all that. And then, no offence to anyone who does meditation and yogas, we love you all. Peace, love and life. But we can't do that shit, yeah? So we're sort of like, yeah, let's do it all night, get absolutely pissed out of our brains, eat loads of mushrooms, go, wow, this is sick shit, this. And then watch the sunrise, go, let's go to bed. That's how we roll, innit?
That's a good night though, isn't it?
It's fucking, it's amazing. But
We just eat.
when you do this
eat
twice a
lot,
week,
do you know what, right, in proportion, right?
it catches
even,
up on you.
we like, I cook a lot too. I cook a lot of like
Ken's kitchen.
Ken's kitchen.
I cook all my
Ken's
food.
kitchen.
And we
What's your
have good
speciality then,
drinks.
Ken?
Cooking Mick food.
In all honesty, right, I just sometimes
looks
when
at-
people go
I'm so
like, "Wow,
lucky,
you
you know."
cook all this shit in a van," and I think like, without the actual oven, like you can cook anything. Like you can cook anything on a fucking like a stove.
Yeah, you can.
You can
can't
cook,
you?
yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, what you actually put in the oven. Like, most of the times, what I know is people put shit in the oven.
Like
whether it be
freezer shit,
pizza.
yeah.
I don't usually do, but I usually use the hob.
So you use the hob, so I can cook near enough everything. Don't get me wrong, like this week I went to a Christmas dinner in a van, but I was like, ooh, how
Did you? I didn't know this.
How
Just
am
like
I
a
meant to do
surprise.
this? Because you're normally meant to put the roasties and stuff like that.
She's on about the turkey in the oven.
Yeah, the big
Yeah, you can probably just like chicken. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
like
yeah,
chunks
I
of
think
turkey.
I think we're gonna have to deal with mash and chicken, and I can boil chicken and fry
This is
it.
the first I've heard about
Well,
this.
that's
It's
what I
like
want
a
to do. I
surprise.
can do it. I can actually.
Sorry, you don't mean this week. You mean 3 weeks ago?
Oh yeah.
No, I am
Yeah,
disgusted with him. I don't really talk about it because he's bored by like food because I just talk
I'm
about
not
it a
bored
lot.
by food. I love food. We had this solo stove. We left it in Scotland. I don't know if you watched our story, but we do these ghost hunts things as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we was doing one in Scotland. We thought the building was getting done up. Yeah. It had scaffolds and all that. And I'm like this. Hey, let's get in there and see the ghosts and all that. Next thing, police. Bum. The next morning.
Oh,
you tried to get into a church. I'm like, what? And all of the priests and all of that, like, you've took the paint off the door, so I had to pay them 150 quid just to not get arrested in Scotland
Is that bribing a police official?
It was a bribe. So,
but yeah.
I hope he got his police. Well, I hope he got his badge number.
It was.
it wasn't an official busy thing. It was more of a...
it wasn't a bribe. It was sort of like, listen,
It was more
because
of a-
listen,
Because you've got 10,000 followers, we can make this work.
okay, listen, I'll tell you, the fucking Scottish police bribed us, yeah. They basically
He
said,
says if you
pay him. Like, the police said, pay 50 quid, yeah, right, and then we leave it a little bit of paintwork, and then the police went, well, it's going to be 50 quid for the painter, it's going to be 50 quid
My
for the
Mackie's
tools.
is cheap on the way home.
Believe it, yeah, fell off, yeah, so I did this 150 quid. We drove down the road, didn't we? Right, they breathalyzed me as well from the night before, and I go, oh no, you're clear. And we went to sleep doing that sunrise thing, yeah, thinking, oh yeah, what's the sunrise? Went to sleep an hour, bang, bang, bang. So I was going, trying to stitch me up, Ken, and all this. Went down the road, and we had this solo stove, and I left it, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I was heartbroken. I was like,
It's how we cook food outside.
yeah, it was,
Which
oh my
helped
You're not
god.
really
a
doing
lot.
that at the minute, though. Like, well, obviously, you're not at the minute.
Well, yeah, it cost a bloody fortune.
Yeah. You'd look at it and you wouldn't even... You'd think that it was
It
just
looks like a washing machine drum, doesn't it? Like
yeah,
the
like the inside
yeah.
of a washing
Oh, I've
machine
seen
drum.
them, yeah.
Yeah,
the
but-
pots, aren't they?
Amazing. It was literally the fires going. We had, and then we get 3 or 4 sticks across it, frying pan, kind of whipping up thing. If I try and cook anything, I burn it. I don't do it on purpose.
I want to come camping with you.
It's great, you know.
I think it'd be next
sick.
level, you know.
It's sick.
Just
It's
doing
proper-
everything
proper-
proper,
You can
yeah.
have a good
Like-
poo. At least you know you can have a good poo.
You have the best poo.
And we might watch a bit of the
Do
sunrise.
all full Englishes. All full
All full
Englishes. And you
Englishes,
can
yeah.
go to bed after the sunrise. So you wake up, you have your brekkie and then go back to bed.
You just
That's
get in the
absolutely
hammock. Get the hammocks outside the van
You
side
know
of
what?
it today.
It's a good way of living, that, though, isn't it?
It is.
To be
It's
fair.
good. But I mean, our pages are here to inspire people. At alternative. Is that the word?
Alternative.
Alternative way of life. Yeah.
I think it's also alternative to the alternative as well, because most people think like, oh, if you live in a van, you've got to be like you're saying, like into yoga, meditation, a bit. But you're
Yeah,
just thinking
it's
about
bullshit.
everyone
Yeah.
on YouTube shows that.
Is that,
so.
yeah?
Yeah, that's what everyone in van life thinks. Oh, you want to be proper knowledge? Fuck that.
You all have over-
Scousers,
you
you
all have-
like.
you
Drink
all have-
all you want. If you smoke weed, smoke as much. We don't do drugs. We only do mushrooms just as medicine. So, but you can just do what you want, and you know what? You're free. Right? Here's something for you. Every time we're away, there's no stress, is there? There's no stress. Every time we come back to the city, not just
Something
Liverpool.
happens.
Yeah.
Something happens for some
Yeah.
reason. It's weird.
Yeah,
You
it's
can feel.
mad.
You can feel in the air as well. So say
It's
like
a lot of people together in it. So
we were in, we were
Yeah.
in Scotland for over a month. Didn't see one busy. Soon as we come round here and parked
Oh,
up,
yeah.
it was like you could just hear sirens
Yeah.
constantly.
You
and
can
not
feel
that's
it,
about that, but
tension
you
in
could
the
just
air, yeah.
feel it, and like we understand it. And we're
We
not,
don't belong in cities, or
Like, yeah.
we are nature people.
Yeah,
aren't
we
we?
can understand the
Right.
world's going to shit because we don't see it and we're tucked away.
You make
when
your
we
own
come
world,
back,
though.
we're like,
You do, you make your own reality, yeah.
Whatever you want to live, you live that life. And like a lot of people say, I can't afford a van. It's like, okay, go and work for a year, and then save up your money. Yeah, go and live with your parents or your friend. So you minimise everything. You stop buying all them
can't say that word.
clothes. Minimalist, is it?
Minimalist.
Minimalist, yeah.
The podcast I was using with, he was trying to say this right as well.
Hey, I'm not even blind. Just do minimalist.
I couldn't used to be able to say shoulder and soldier. I got my
Shoulder?
mouth. I literally
Shoulder
physically
and soldier.
couldn't. I go look at that like I've a shot. I've just nearly done it then.
Shoulder.
I couldn't used to be able
There's
to
a
do it,
soldier on my
but no one
shoulder.
can.
I've got a shoulder on my shoulder.
I've got a sore shoulder.
one
shoulder.
thing I'm interested in then, so you say is on for city life and that. What about like let's say 10, 15, 20 years from now with kids and that? Like I'll just settle down in
Take
van
your
life.
kids with you. It's
Yeah.
very simple.
Have you ever seen a film
Eh,
called
I'm
Captain Fantastic?
Yeah, seeing that.
That's our film. That's our
Is that
Yes!
what
Yes,
you
have
want?
you
Yeah.
watched that?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
such a
yeah.
good film.
I
You
love
take
it.
your kids with
I
you.
even feel best that you've watched it and you're spoons to us
No, but,
because
like,
we are like
The life they live, it's very simple, but like at the same time, it's so beneficial. Like they go for something to eat, and all the kids are like, "What are hot dogs?"
yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
and
And then
they've
you go on a
lived-
graft in the supermarkets. That's what we do on a daily, innit?
People don't realise throwing
She hates
iPads
this, you know.
at kids. Do you think, oh, they're just shutting them up?
Yeah,
but in
no,
reality,
it's-
they're fucking them up. Like you throw a kid in the wild, they're gonna have so much knowledge. Like if,
Just
if
wash
we
your
had a
kids'
child,
wisdom.
if we had a child, I'm sorry, but I think it would have so much fucking knowledge. Like we're not gonna sit like the way I'm like so. Wouldn't be swearing,
Yeah,
wouldn't
of
be
course.
getting like
As
like,
rat-arsed.
be responsible parent in front
We
of
get
them.
that
Yeah.
ass on podcasts.
But I mean, we would be in the outdoors more than the average person, so I feel like they would benefit and be. They'd have a lot of courage. They'd have these. You know.
That's where we come from, man. We all come from nature, and people forget that now because
We are nature.
Yeah, we are. We're brought up in this society, and then you're meant to buy that coat, and then you're meant to have that next best thing.
I've
and
known
then
people just go like, "Oh, my kids are dead happy. I got a Montclair coat.
A Montclair coat and a dead happy." Like the kid doesn't give a fuck about that. The kid just wants.
It's
loving.
social though. No, but like a lot of kids, it's social. Like, oh, he's cool in school. He's got a Montclair. I want a Montclair as well.
Yeah, so that makes me good.
There's a lot of
it's like a ripple effect.
There's a lot of destination syndrome as well, which is like, oh, I'll be happy when I get, rather than like, I'm happy
in the moment.
I'm happy. Yeah,
it's always chasing something.
You're happy. You're happy when you're free. I'm telling you now. You are happy when you're free. I've chased money all my life. All my life. Everyone does. We all do it, and then we want the best. This, we want the best, that, we want this, that, and then you want what your mates have got and all that. Listen, when you stop giving a shit what people think, you become happy. When you start living how you want to live, you become happy. It doesn't matter about how much money you've got or who's got this, who's got that. As soon as you seriously stop giving a fuck, you just like, wow, this is life. And that's what nature and the van life sort of done for me. I don't know about you over there, like, but you know.
No, I completely agree. I was a materialistic, not materialistic, crazy materialistic, but I did think that made me complete. Now it's got to the stage where this Christmas, he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "What do I want?"
New toilet.
I'm like, no, honestly, I know it sounds cheesy, but I just want to be happy. I don't know if I want anything. Like, I just want to be happy. I just want the best Christmassy little Christmas ever.
She's asked me for hair extensions.
I did want hair extensions, yeah.
Hair extensions.
Stop gassing me up.
She's meant to be van life.
I just
hair
want to be
extensions to go with the van.
I don't want that.
On that note, if you could,
I want to do
in terms of having a gift, then if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? That's the topic, innit?
We talk about this, don't we?
I can imagine you have some interesting conversation on the road. Like,
Yeah.
She wants
an hour.
She wanted do you want to go first or do you want me to?
No, you go first. Go on.
Okay, so I'd like to fly.
Yeah.
It'd be good. It'd be great for you, like, because you
yeah.
could just scope out the spot first. I'd be like,
I'd just get off.
No.
When the tension was in the fan and that, I'd just go, whoa, just fly off. But also, it's like, this is Super Mick coming in here, yeah? Just call me Super Mick, yeah?
I'll call you Super Mick. They're going to say that and go, okay, Super Mick.
I'd also like
Super Mick, anyway, yeah.
I'd also like to teleport as well. Like a teleport.
Mick was alright, but I preferred when Super Mick. Super Mick's turned up now.
Super Mick and
Super Mick.
It is Rich Monkey.
Rich Monkey hashtag. It's like a teleporting flyer, do you know what I mean? So if I'm flying like down Scotty Road, for example, like, don't see something like I can just go and teleport like into Spain or some shit. Do you know what I mean? Where is a hotter climb? I don't fucking know.
So you want to fly places?
I want to fly everywhere.
What about you, Ken? What would you like to do?
I'd
What would you like to have, even?
I've always liked to be invisible because I know it sounds a little bit scouse, sounds a little bit more prickish, but I could rob banks.
She wants to go in the men's showers.
And do you know?
I'm all over, Ken.
You wouldn't have to poo inside in the caravan anymore.
Who's left the toilet? Oh my god!
It's not me because I'm invisible.
Just not one in the men's showers.
Plus, where he's saying he's flying and stuff like that, I can just be invisible on the EasyJet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be on EasyJet, but I'd be flying next to him.
I'd reckon Super Mick. It'd be sick being invisible and like going into like one of Boris Johnson's meetings, you know what I mean? And sitting down and like recording.
I am a little bit of a girly girl, so I love to hear what people are saying. So I'm like,
little fly on the wall.
Little fly on the wall, get all the money you want from the banks and fly wherever you want, invisible.
She's a little thief, isn't she?
No, it's just perfect.
I
don't understand why no
L5 is alive.
L5 alive.
What would be the most beneficial for you with the van, do you reckon? Would you say the invisibility and the...
Oh yeah, defo.
Yeah, robbing the services.
Logs galore.
The services.
Oh,
it'd be a bit mad.
The M&S.
It'd be a bit mad if there's a pack of 12 3-inch eggs just going out, just flying out by themselves, do you know what I mean? Got people's heads gone, do you know what I mean?
You can't get one.
Yeah, just the lid coming off. What would you have?
I think invisibility, I'd like to go into like some like high-end meetings, like the big meetings and that, go into Area 51 and all that, do you know what I mean? And
Hearing
let
that
them
shit. Like, did he really go on the moon and all that?
But also at the same time, I'd like to just to be able to read people's minds and that.
Yeah.
That'd be a great thing.
You've been reading our mind all fucking night.
I feel it.
It's fucking night.
Have you noticed me like that?
Eyes closed.
ScousersInAVan is saying this.
That'd be a great one, but I think like to be able to fly would be great. Where you could just you go, you know what? Oh, you know what looks sick? That footy match was boss in London. Just fly and watch it. Do you know what I mean?
Just hover over there.
Just hover over like that. Yeah.
We're gonna Cristiano Ronaldo getting a goal.
Well, not yourself, Jack.
Have you ever seen Click?
Yeah.
That.
Rewind.
Pause, rewind, fast forward.
That's a great one.
What I think is sometimes
But it'd be even better.
Wish I could be in two places at once, or also wish I had more time to do this. Like, you know, when you get up in the morning, you're like, oh fucking hell, I've only got.
By the way, sorry, is this pause, stop,
So
rewind?
Click's like, yeah.
We're all fucked because if I fly away, she's invisible.
You're stuck in the
and
middle of
he's
the
just
sky.
like, just fucking
But
get
with-
his back.
with
I
that
can read his
clip,
man
fucked.
I can read his man before he does it and make him not do it.
But if
And-
we
and-
are
but
the
then he could
Fantastic
rewind that
Four,
back.
we're the new
We are-
Fantastic
you know what?
Four.
Fucking
I want
that.
to hear more of his because I feel like he's got
Because
it
if you
over.
never had that way, you're like, fucking hell, I've got to get up in 10 minutes, and then you close your eyes, you're open, and you're like, do you know what I mean?
literally just-
Imagine
you
could
can
be
literally
I'll
just
have an
pause
hour
and
here,
go.
but it's not an hour. But then also, I've got loads to do. I'll do it all at once.
Just fast forward it sort of
Yeah,
thing.
and to
Pause it.
relive certain things and that as well. That'd be
But
boss.
what would you do if you ended up like the film and you ended up dead flat with about 12 gins?
That's what I did there, mate. I may still have a remote to go.
Just stop that and start doing press
every superpower.
In 1 second.
And he's dead
I
old
could
and
fly-
he's
I could
out
fly you
and he's
to the
crying
gym.
in the rain and he's like, oh yeah.
I could fly you to the gym, she could sneak you in
Oh,
there being
yeah.
invisible, and he could
So
do
you
the
don't even have to
mind
pay the
shit.
membership. I'll just get you in under because I've got an invisible cloak.
Yeah, every superpower though, it has its catch. There's
Yeah.
loophole done it, like, oh, you can't fly everywhere, but
Yeah.
this is going to happen as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's going to happen with being invisible? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, do you know, Harry Potter with the
With the
invisible
cloak, yeah.
So if you grab
Sometimes
the
it
money,
mightn't work.
what?
Oh, if you grab money, you can see the money underneath it.
So I go to Lloyd's on Renshaw Street. That's where I'm
This is criminal activity going up on the podcast.
This will stand up in court.
So I'm going to take the money from
Keep our
you.
plan on
I know,
the
yeah.
hush, Ken. We're renting a Harry Potter cloak, aren't we?
Where are we up to, by the way?
So, album of the week. So Lewis has absolutely stitched you up with the album of the week because he went, I don't even know what album it is, just Where Is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas, Kennedy will sing it. That's what he said.
I'm beat bopping here for you.
Um,
You don't have to sing like,
What's
but it
wrong
would be.
with the world, mama?
what if we get the music on, like not just me singing a cappella because, you know.
I'm not.
I like a cappella. I'm guessing. Can you get the music on?
What we'll do is we'll do a bit of background vocals, innit? What's the start of Where's the Love going? How does it go?
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People look like they got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the trauma. Only attracted to things that'll bring you trauma. Overseas, yeah, they try to stop terrorism. But we still got terrorists here living in the USA. The big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. For your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate. And you discriminate when you generate hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Madness is what you
Looking at me like
demonstrate.
he's gonna punch
and
me.
that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love to set straight. To control your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, yo.
People killing, people dying, children hurt and hear them crying. Better practice what you preach when you turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us. Seems to guide us from above.
You know what? I'm getting my Fosters.
Ken.
I can see the whole of it, you know.
Don't ask me to fucking sing.
Lewis said he was like, just make sure she sings it. So it's like your party singer, is it?
It's a bit of one of them, yeah.
If there's
Like,
square
if there's-
chairs, yeah,
if there's a
If there's an audience, you go sick. There's no audience.
if there's a karaoke on there, if there's a what do you call that? Sorry, my head's gone.
Jukebox.
Guitar.
Busker, if there's a busker, I'll ask him to...
Still trying to think what them people are called on Bowl Street books.
No, I'm Mughal.
Jehovah's Witnesses. What they are.
No, right. Can we find out before we leave?
Fact check that, Jacob.
Listen, I promise you, the Jehovah's Witnesses, and they stand out giving the leaflets and all that. I promise you.
No, this isn't this. This is people that live in the woods and the...
In the woods? In Bowl Street?
And they no, we see them. We see them at a waterfall.
Damn! Hey, them mushrooms are kicking up on you right now, aren't they?
Right, let me just say that quick, right? So there's these people, right, and I've seen them once asking for money on Bowl Street.
In the woods?
No. But
so
we also
confused right
seen
now.
them at a waterfall, yeah, standing there with capes on.
They're
Like,
called Mormons. Me and Jay met them on Crosby Beach.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we come across them on Crosby Beach,
I don't
yeah.
believe you that they're called
No,
Mormons.
Mormon, they're from the
You
Church of
lie.
Mormon, and, like, they're so nice, they're proper nice, and they were just telling us about Christ, and then, like, it was an interesting conversation.
It was.
It's
Who
not
lived?
about Christ, though.
I think it's
They're about-
Jehovah's Witnesses.
they're
But they,
about-
Jehovah believe in the God Jehovah, though.
Jehovah is God, isn't
funny,
he?
get on this.
Jehovah's God.
On Sunday, we went to the, Ambleside. We went up Paviarch, and
Ambleside in the lake.
in the lakes, yeah. We went up like Paviarch, and you couldn't even see your hand. It was that misty.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
bumped into this fella, and he was with his son. And then we ended up following him because they looked as though, well, he had a map, so he looked as though he knew where he was going. Then we got lost, and this fella was a rabbi, and he was with his son. And like we just got talking about Judaism and religion, spirituality, all that. But we were lost for like an hour, and like panic nearly set in. And then we seen this fella, and he was like, "Oh, I used to live around here." He was like, "Oh, it always happens. I'll show you what way to go." And then on the way down, he was like to his son, "Do you see that, son? That was our angel Gabriel." And I was like, it very may well have been, because we were lost up at the top of a mountain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
it very may well, if we had not seen him, we could have ended up freezing our nipples off.
We done Fairfield Horseshoe. Have you done it?
Yeah, I'd probably not know.
It's a belter
Should
walk.
we visit? We'll say we visit.
Fairfield
We've done a few
Horseshoe.
horseshoes, like, but...
And I had me carry moors on. I went northied up like this one, and I was literally, and I've had them for a few years, and I was like, I got on all right. I had a few tumbles, but
Yeah.
who doesn't? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and next
yeah.
thing, there was like this little like, and I went close to me death, but like there could have been an air ambulance out. Do you know what I mean? So I've come.
Scraped elbow.
So I've come down this. I've just put my foot on this, and I've went to just like. I just went to like sort of like scurry down, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, it went that high. It was probably like about 6 steps up if you go on your stairs, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But if at the bottom of it was then a bit of No, I don't know. I wouldn't have fell to me death. It would have been like an air ambulance. It wouldn't have went that bad. So when I've come slash.
It was like 6 steps up.
No,
Could have banged my head, though.
Yeah. But what
Bear in
could have
mind,
happened is...
we're at altitude, do you know what I mean? So anyway, I've come
I understand.
More being thin.
Yeah.
I've come down this thing anyway, it landed straight on my feet, and I can't believe to this day that I come out with that unscathed.
Yeah.
That's because you never had naughties on.
That's the angel
That's
Gabriel.
it.
And that was my angel Gabriel.
Yeah. Religion is lies. Have magic mushrooms, you know what I'm on about, or have DMT. And you'll know. Religion's bullshit. Anyway, that's another podcast.
That's what I don't
But anyway,
think.
Next week on the Minerva podcast.
That's another podcast.
Minerva podcast
Religion's
after
bullshit.
dark. So what's your album of the week then? I take it Kennedy's picking.
Kennedy's got to say this.
A bit more on this album though, just to let you know that it actually come out in 2003, so it's 17 years old. Did you listen to the album, by the way?
Black Eyed Peas. I
Ella Funk.
absolutely fucking loved them.
I couldn't believe- I couldn't-
Shit at Black Eyed Peas.
I
We
couldn't
didn't listen to it, but we know it.
I couldn't
Name a
believe-
song and I'll sing it.
I couldn't believe how much I loved that album, and
Yeah, it's so
William and the crew really hit the spot on this album.
William. This is what Ken does every moment. She's getting ready.
Do you know why? No.
Din, din, din,
When
din.
this when
I'm
this
gonna shit
album
while
was
she's
out,
killing
when
it.
this album was out, the
Shut up, just shut up, shut up.
we're trying to take it slow, but still losing control, and we're trying to make it. Yeah, absolutely love it. Pump it louder and all that. Yeah.
Shut up, just shut up. It's a banger.
Just by the way, let's get it started. I didn't know it was on the album.
Get it started.
Let's get retarded. I was
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
didn't know
Is
it
that
was.
what it was?
That's what it's called on the
Wow,
album. Yeah,
that's
they have to, I
fucking-
know. It's
That's
not on that,
heavy,
is it?
that, isn't it?
Not on that.
Fucking hell.
2003, Ken, it was a different time.
Fucking hell. Everything's changed now.
Yeah.
I know.
2003, I'm a woman now.
I know, I was only 7.
I
Was you?
Only 7
remember
at
Where
the
Is the
time.
Love coming out and watching the video on the telly, and he was slapping them question mark stickers everywhere, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow, that's deep.
Well, I remember that album was out that long ago that I didn't have internet in my house, so I had to go to a computer club round the corner to watch it.
To learn the lyrics.
To watch it in a computer club. Like, I think I got a laptop a few years later. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
2003 though. I didn't have the internet then.
Well,
Like.
2003, fucking hell, like, you know, how old I was.
I was 7 or 8.
I don't know about him, but I was about 7 or 8.
I'm only 30.
What album you got to pick then?
Let me think.
Have a look on your phone if you want, and we'll ask you the question again.
I could pick one dead easy, but it's like whether that's already been picked.
Pick it.
or...
Pick it and we'll tell you.
Britney Spears. I'm only messing.
Let me go on the phone, sorry.
We'll ask you the question. We'll ask you the question again.
The other days I was driving 3-7 back on. Oops, I did it.
Let me go on the phone.
I'm not even lying. So the phone's like, oh, no, just being raving to Britney. She's like, what? Going, oops, I did it. They go all this shit.
Imagine what the tune is toxic.
I was going crazy with it. I was getting all the anger out. That's what it is. It was like,
Do you know what me and Meg were listening to this morning? We were listening to Oh Happy Day.
Oh,
Happy Day.
When Jesus was born.
It's a banger, innit? I had to get it on. I was like, oh, wow. Voice of an angel, haven't you, Meg?
That's not what you told me before.
So my album at the week is A Night at the Opera by Queen.
Oh.
So
that's a good one.
A bit of Bohemian. A bit of Bohemian.
Bit of Bo Rap.
Rhapsody.
Funny story, me and him done karaoke. Have you been to a motel bar?
We don't really go to bars.
It was a motel.
We
on a Thursday.
I went and I can't remember, but I went there.
On a Thursday, like it was like it's well known for this karaoke anyway. Me and him put on a fucking show, didn't we?
Did you?
So everyone was doing a single song, so we thought, fuck it, we'll do 2 songs and just do a duet on each one. So what did the first?
He went first and I went.
What did we do? We done Twist and Shout. So we were stood there and it was funny.
Was just doing the hands there? Was just
everyone was in and we going ah, and everyone got involved. And then we done Bo Rap after it, and literally no one clapped after, but it was great.
No one clapped for Boney.
No, they did. There was
and then we done a lay, didn't we?
Yeah, we done a lay. And then we tried to do another one. The fella was like, "Fucking get off."
You've had 3 songs.
So me and Elle will be singing on our own. Twist and Shout.
So how come you picked that album anyway, Kennedy?
I picked it because that's our road trip song when we're
Van life song.
When we're on our way. It's like, is this just real life?
Yeah, we go crazy.
Yeah, and then the next thing, when it kicks in, you go.
So you think you can start?
Yeah, it starts off dead peaceful, and then the next thing you fucking head banging, and next thing he's like that with a sheep.
With a sheep. Oh my god, damn, man.
But yeah, it's our song. It gets us in the mood.
Sounds. Can't wait to listen to that.
Oh, no, I can't, to be fair. But before we do the dad jokes, I wanted to ask you a question because 2020's been a bit of a bad year, and because it's the last podcast of the year. How has your 2020 been? What have you learned about yourself this year? What, like, is there anything that's like proper stuck out to you this year? Anything like that? Have you learned anything? Because I think a lot of people, I know it's been a shitty year, but a lot of people have learned a lot about themselves this year.
I feel like it's been less of a shitty year for us.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I've had a great year personally.
Because
like,
everyone got on lockdown.
That's
everyone
any
watched
disrespect
us.
To anyone though as well, do you know what I mean? Because lockdown hasn't affected us.
We got more followers because of lockdown, because no one was doing fuck all other than watching us.
So
like, we got more
sitting in like, oh shit, but no offence to no one, everyone's got their own opinions on the disease, but we just cracked on with our lives, and it hasn't affected us. And if you had to say any advice to anyone, it's just live your life how you want to live it, like we do, in a van, out in nature.
Don't let any fucking media or any shit scare you.
Stop watching telly as well. Fucking hell, stop watching that.
Stop watching telly and start watching the Minerva podcast more.
Exactly.
Watch that shit more.
And Ken's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Right, who wants to do the dad jokes?
I didn't know what to expect with this podcast. I said to Mick, do you know anything at all? And he just says, I think we're going to get asked a few dad jokes. So I was like, sound. I was like, my neighbour is the king of dad jokes. So I phoned him and went, listen, I'm going on...
Do you live by Jay, do you?
I was like, listen, you're all right, Les? You're all right, Les? I'm going on the podcast now. I've just been told I've got to do dad jokes. I was like, and I don't know fucking shit. So he's literally bombarded me with them. And Mick's told the ones that he's told, and he's like, if he tells them, he's trying to make
well worse than me.
He is literally yelled to fucking ground for it. So if these aren't good, then, you know. What's the quickest way to Cork? I asked the Irish farmer. Are you walking or driving? He said. Driving, I replied. Yes, that will be the quickest. I don't get that. I'm sorry, I really do not get
Even
that.
just the way you were saying
Driving to Cork.
It's quicker than walking, driving, isn't it?
I do not get that. This one is just the last one, so I won't tell no more because I actually know this one. I walked in and I said to my wife, I've been so busy and I don't know whether I'm coming or going. She said, by the looks of your face, you're going, because when you're coming, you look like a fucking stroke victim trying to whistle.
These aren't going on the podcast.
I've got a dad joke. I've got one. Hey, I've got one.
Go on the internet.
Hey, I've got one. That was so funny. If I got
Don't
to
get me
laugh.
wrong, I fucking love them. Think the lost, but these are going to be on the internet forever. Forever, though.
And that's fine.
That was so funny. I forgot to laugh. Why do Norwegians build their own tablets? No IKEA. What do you call someone with no body or nose? Nobody knows.
Here we go. We've got it.
We're on it. We're on it. My wife is leaving me because my obsession with Star Wars. I said, may divorce be with you.
Here we go.
What's the police favourite gaming console? I don't even know what this says. W2U, 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 W2U. Oh, no shit, man.
Wee.
Oh, is that what it is?
Like the Wii U.
Yeah, you take over. I'm not a very good reader.
I'm sorry, that's good if that's...
That's a good joke.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I want.
Well, I don't know if it's a good joke, but it's PG.
I know. We tried our best.
I'm sorry, I didn't...
No, you didn't have to bring jokes. Lewis has stitched you up there. You've got to bring jokes. We've got the book for it.
We didn't have the book last week, though, did we?
No, we never had the book last week.
I asked my neighbour, you talking about this, like, this book being PG, like, why is the first thing I've read saying what's sexually transmitted and has 100% death rate? Life. I don't know. And I'm not lying. I'm actually not lying.
You know what?
We'll end on
that. It's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sad. Belter, well, thank you very much for coming on.
What have we learned today? That you can live a great life out in nature.
And you can shit wherever you want.
Yeah. But you should both, you know what, the thing I love about these both, that you bounce off each other and you seem such a great couple, and we thank you so much.
We hate each other. I can't stand you.
Can't wait to
Stand
get
me.
a headlock, yeah.
I know. She's going straight back to Scotty. Right?
But honestly, God, we can't thank you so much for coming down today, because I really appreciate it. And
Oh no,
are we
it's
gonna
boss,
see-
boss
Yeah, it's
being-
been a pleasure.
what's the future for ScousersInAVan looking like? Are we going to take it international?
Europe, absolute Europe.
yeah.
Europe, own land, dog, living
Dog
life.
on land.
Yeah, we're
What?
getting our own dog.
I didn't know none of this.
You know what?
Europe.
Christmas has come early, hasn't it?
Europe. Are you paying for all this shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you.
But thank you so much for coming on.
thank you
And
very
thank you
much.
to
Yeah, it's been
everyone who's
fun.
listened to us 2020, 2021, New Year, new Minerva podcast, and new Scousers in the
And a new
studio.
co-host. Scousers in the studio.
Thank you very much, and that's time.